My name is Scott Kimberly. I'm an attorney in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. My practice is primarily focused on criminal defense and family law. And through that, I've been a licensed attorney in the state of Tennessee for coming up on 10 years now this year.
My name is Thomas Simeone, and right now I'm the managing partner at Simeone & Miller, which is a firm in Washington, D.C. We started about 2002. We do primarily personal injury work.
If I had to decide between whether my office is going to shred our documents here and then dispose of those documents with the remainder of our trash, an act which can be done by interns, administrative staff, things of that nature, or option number two, which is to contract with a company who can provide secure shredding services so that we know that our documents we are shredding are going to be disposed of appropriately, we opt for the latter. And the reason we opt for the latter is because we want to ensure our clients place a great deal of trust in us, of confidence. But our obligation to our client is to ensure that any risk of that confidential information being released is going to be mitigated. And as the principal at this firm, I view it as my responsibility to pay for the professional services of a shredding company who is going to ensure the confidentiality and protection of those documents.
People are always conscious about their information and confidentiality, but it's become more so. I think with the internet, people are just more exposed. So what I've actually done is been very clear in our retainer agreement, just as the outset, that we are going to provide medical records and so forth to insurance companies in the course of litigation. I know it sounds somewhat obvious, but I don't want a client to come back and go, "Oh, I didn't know that." So put it right in the retainer so the client knows going forward that, yeah, these documents are going to be the evidence in the case of your injuries and what you went through and so forth. Now what we're doing is we are simply scanning the files. At the end of a case, we take it all, pull it out of the folders, nice set of documents. We send them to a scanning company. They scan them all, turn them to a CD or a disk drive. And then once we verify that we have them all, we save them to our computer, and then we shred the documents themselves. Yeah, the best for us is to use an outside company. So what we do is call the company, they pick them up, and then they do their process.
As the principal at this firm, I view it as my responsibility to pay for the professional services of a shredding company who is going to ensure the confidentiality and protection of those documents so that when they leave our office, we have knowledge that they're being taken care of professionally. And if we are ever called to account for any potential leak of information, we don't have to say that we just tried to do it in the most cost-effective manner that we could. We can say that we hired and contracted with professionals and did everything as we would like companies to treat us. And that's how my firm treats people. We are the company. We treat our customers the way that we like to be treated by people. It sounds very obvious, but in this regard, if I have confidential information with some company, I would rather that they are paying a professional company to destroy that information than they are cutting it up and tossing it in their trash bin out back. And so that's how we operate. As a law firm, our practice primarily handles criminal defense and family law. And anyone who handles family law or criminal defense will tell you there's a process called discovery, which is where you get your questions answered under oath. And critically, in discovery, those documents move back and forth unredacted. If I'm representing a husband, he has a right to know the bank account number that his wife has access to. If I'm representing somebody in a child support action, I have a right to see their pay stub, unredacted, which includes social security numbers, includes confidential information related to dependents. We get to see tax returns, W-2s, 1099s, the most sensitive information you can have. And so while the average person does not have an interest in diving into the documents related to a divorce, at our office, because of the gravity of the information that we hold and the potential for misuse if it gets beyond our office without being properly destroyed, frankly, I view it as incumbent upon this firm as a priority to our clients in protecting their confidentiality to secure with or contract with companies that provides secure destruction of those documents so that I don't have to worry about that 0.01% chance that somebody's going through a garbage can. It's gone, it's done, it's handled professionally, and I know that we're making the best decisions to protect the confidentiality of our clients.